Jing Yuan, he's coming to the game, and should you summon for him? Or should you hold your Stellar Jades off and wait for one of the new characters coming to the game? Well, I'm here to help you answer that question today. We're going to go over what Jing Yuan can actually do, what characters are on his banner, supposedly, and we'll talk about what characters MiHoYo has said are coming to the game soon. Now, guys, keep in mind, this is the kit from the closed beta. He could change upon release. So like I said, take this with a grain of salt because he is subject to change before release. So Jing Yuan is a lightning irradiation unit, meaning he is meant to target multiple targets at one time and deal big damage to a group of enemies in an AoE style and not single target like Sele is. And he's also lightning, so this is like a replacement for Serval. So if you don't like using Serval, then this is probably going to be a really good replacement for her. But let's go ahead and hop into his skills now. His basic attack is going to deal lightning damage equal to 50% of his attack to a single enemy. Pretty bog standard for any character in the game, really. His skill is going to deal lightning damage equal to 50% of his attack to all enemies, increasing the Lightning Lord's attack count by 2 for the next turn. So this actually overall does less damage than Serval's skill, but with him being a 5-star, he'll probably have a higher attack stat than Serval does. But on top of this, he's also increasing the Lightning Lord's attack count by 2, which we'll talk about in a little bit. His ultimate is going to deal lightning damage equal to 120% of his attack to all enemies, increasing the Lightning Lord's attack count by 3 for the next turn. So comparing this to Serval, his scaling is better than Serval in his ultimate, meaning he will be doing a lot more damage than Serval in his ultimate, and that's the main use case you would normally use Serval for, is her ultimate, because her ultimate was pretty strong. Now let's talk about his talent. Summons the Lightning Lord at the start of battle. Lightning Lord has 60 base speed and 3 base attack count, and his attacks are considered follow-up attacks. Each count of the Lightning Lord's attacks deals lightning damage equal to Jing Yuan's attack to a single enemy who's adjacent to the target, also receiving lightning damage equal to 25% of the damage dealt to the main target. The Lightning Lord's attack count reaches a max at 10. Every time Lightning Lord's attack count is increased by 1, speed is increased by 10. After action ends, speed and attack counter return to base values. When Jing Yuan is knocked down, the Lightning Lord will disappear. When Jing Yuan is affected by a crowd control debuff, the Lightning Lord is unable to take action. So basically what this means is he has like a stand, basically. So he does his attack, then the Lightning Lord will come in and do his attacks, and so on and so forth. So he has basically double the attacks. And of course, the more counts you have on the Lightning Lord, the higher speed he has and the more attack he's going to have as well. This makes him a really strong AoE unit, and this is going to make him clear out stages really, really fast. I think for farming, this will be really good, and I think for simulated universes, this will be absolutely amazing for. Finally, using his technique is going to allow him to get 2 counts for the Lightning Lord at the start of battle. So I mean, overall, I think Jing Yuan is a really good character to pull for. He can definitely help you out as far as farming goes. He can also help you out as far as clearing mobs out. Serval for me was the main person clearing mobs out when I was doing stages like simulated universes and stuff like that, and knocking off shields and stuff like that. But it seems like he's going to be a lot better for damage, breaking shields for lightning type weaknesses anyways, and also I think he's just going to be really strong in general just for hitting everything on the field. So I think overall for this character himself, I think he's pretty broken and pretty usable for most teams. So I think you should summon for him just off that fact alone. But let's go ahead and talk about the characters that are on his banner and the upcoming characters coming out next, so you can decide if you really want to summon on his banner or wait for one of the future characters to come out. So from what's supposed to be on the banner, it's supposed to be Shushong, Tingyun, and also March 7th. Now guys, honestly, these 4-stars are pretty good. I think March 7th is the worst here, but Tingyun and also Shushong are really, really good units. Tingyun being really good for like Sele and DPS support. Shushong just being a really good physical damage dealer, honestly. Shushong can also get a really high attack stat too and do some massive damage, so he's pretty busters, and I'm definitely pulling on her just for Shushong. Honestly, that's who I want. I never pulled her, so I really want Shushong. So the 3 characters we can expect in 1.1 is actually going to be Silverwolf, Lyosha, and a new 4-star Yukong. And guys, what this means is Mommy Kafka's not coming to the game, which I know most people are trying to pull for their Electro AoE DPS unit, but she's not coming to the game, so you're gonna have to wait at least until 1.2 or later for that. I don't know when she's coming out. These are the 3 characters that MiHoYo has announced are coming for 1.1. So yeah, if you were waiting for Kafka, not really any chance of doing that now. Hey, but Silverwolf looks cool, right? She has cool little pixelated attacks and stuff. Lyosha, we have already played with him in game. He's a great healing unit, and he does decent damage as well from what you saw from the trial period of him, or whatever you call it in game that we played with him. And I have no clue what she does, but hopefully she's decent because she looks really cool and she's a cat lady, yo. Anyways, guys, that's really gonna do it for today's video. Do I think you should summon for Jing Yuan? I think you probably should summon for Jing Yuan. I think he's a really good addition to the team. I think personally, judging from the actual closed beta test of what he can do, he looked really cracked, really good, and I feel like he can help your team a lot, especially if you're free to play. As far as clearing stuff out, I think AoE units are pretty good in that way. We're helping free-to-play players clear that stuff out. So yeah, I think you should summon for him. But if you did see a character here that's coming out in 1.1 that you like, then by all means, save your gems and summon it, because that's what it means to be free-to-play. Summoning for who you want, baby. Let's go! Okay, anyways, guys, that's really going to do it for today's video. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye-bye.